You guys, for the life of me, I cannot understand how we're still here. This should be done. We should be having the recording by now, but we don't. And instead, there's been so much craziness. So should we get right into it? On my last video, which was the Damn Declaration Part 3, I had a comment that got me thinking. And I always appreciate all of your comments. I read them, or at least I try to. YouTube doesn't always show them. But Sagar Faroui, I hope I said your name right, said, please, can you look at the footnotes against those quotes? I think one of the footnotes, they say the actual quote was something else. And I told her that I have reviewed them and I 3 different times, and I gave the timestamps for the videos, but it got me thinking because there was something that was bothering me about the first time we saw reference to this Hamas Steve Sarowitz quote. In the first amended complaint, when we first hear about this quote, there's no mention of the recording or the alleged abuse. It says, as with other witnesses not named in this amended complaint, the individual to whom Mr. Sarowitz made these statements has given Ms. Lively permission to share this incident and will testify to its effect. So she's given Lively permission to share this incident and will testify to it. Why wouldn't they just say, and there it's recorded. We actually have it recorded because the August 6th alleged quote about the $100 million, they don't have any evidence of that. They haven't been able to prove it. It's just according to an anonymous person, and she just keeps mentioning it over and over. But this one, they allegedly have a recording, so why not mention it? So let's go to Ezra's memorandum, and in the footnote there, it says this person also had concerns with Mr. Baldoni, who they found to be verbally abusive, which resulted in him not being allowed on the set of the other project or involved in its marketing or publicity. So now they're saying verbal abuse. Why didn't they say that the first time? You know, there now it's about verbal abuse, and I'm guessing this redacted part. I don't know why it's redacted, but I'm guessing that would probably say her name about and her declaration. And then it gets weirder. So it says in unsealed portions of her deposition transcript filed with the court, Ms. Lively testified that she not only felt that the lawsuit and Mr. Friedman's conduct were retaliatory, but that Mr. Sarowitz's dead body's threat on the heels of his pledge to spend $100 million to ruin her life left her concerned for her physical safety and, as a mother, for that of her family. Okay, do you see these references right here? Yeah, I did it. I went and I looked them all up because I'm like, nothing is adding up here. So in the first two, my understanding of astroturfing. What does that have to do with any of this? What are they doing? Okay, let's go to the craziest one. It is filing 688. What is she thinking? What is this? It was an order about things to be sealed and unsealed. She doesn't even give a page or paragraph. And it really actually makes her look bad because, I mean, this was back for when Paris Hilton had his protective order. So I don't know what she's thinking. I think there's something wrong here. I just think everything is a house of cards. And so let's get to what happened today. And I can't even believe this is real. Like, this is insane to me. So if you guys followed yesterday, this recording didn't exist, okay, when we called the court. And they said it was never filed with the court. There's a bunch of speculation about what happened. So today, Lyman says that the court has received inquiries from the public regarding Exhibit 1 to plaintiff Blake Lively's motion for fees and damages under California Civil Code Section 47.1, see docket number 748-3, which is the recording, which right now is just a slip that says it was filed under seal. And it says, which the court previously ordered unsealed. The court has been informed that the exhibit cannot be filed on the public docket, and the court therefore requests the parties' assistance in publicly releasing the files. The parties are directed to file a joint letter by October 17th, 2025, updating the court with respect to those efforts. So that's interesting because he basically told Lively, like, figure it out, make it publicly available. And, this was supposed to, I thought, be like this PR filing. Why is it crickets? Why has People and Deadline and The Hollywood Reporter and TMZ, all of her go-tos, nothing? She hasn't said anything. She hasn't gone out of her way to make this audio recording public. That's supposed to be like such a big deal. She's asking for millions of dollars in damages. Millions. And where's this recording? My guess is that Ezra is going to give a physical copy of this recording to the records department at SDNY, and they are going to, then the public can make a request, and it's more of a pain in the ass that way because you have to, like, on the phone, they told me that they only do those physically in person, and you have to, like, pay a fee usually, and they'll make you a copy depending on what format they have. I don't know. But then the second guy I talked to said it might be available to obtain remotely, but it just depends. So it just seems like a lot of confusion for these, like, super professional lawyers, and we'll see. I'm gonna probably do just one more video on this when we actually get the recording, so stay tuned for that. And lastly, look at this really cool graphic that someone special made for me. I love it, and one day I'm gonna have to do a video on the story of the FOIL request I did for Peanut the Squirrel and the New York Post, and there is a whole story behind that. So anyways, take care, and I will talk to you guys soon.